Welcome back to Omada, your Team Central Hub. In this video, I'm going to walk through the process of you're an employee that received an email from your manager, your boss, whoever that looks like, that they want you to join their company on Omada. So you've received an email and you're ready to walk through that process. You'll receive an email, and then as it says, accept invitation on the bottom of the email, you can pretty much go ahead and click that button, and it's going to take you to a page like this. It says you're invited, gives your name. We have a generic name in there with our Acme Electric company that we've been working with, invited by your manager, maybe it's John Doe. Okay, if you have a login already for Omada, go ahead and use that. But if you want to register, if you've never registered for Omada before, use the register button. So we'll click on that, and we're gonna come in here. This Jane Lee, how about that? We encourage people to use their personal email addresses for emails instead of your company email address, because the way that it's set up is your personal account, your base account for Omada, can be a part of multiple companies. So if you're using your company email address and then at some point you're no longer employed by that company, you don't have access to that email again. So, but you might have access to your personal. So use your personal one. But in this instance, I have access to this email, so I'm going to use it, and then I'm going to register. And what's going to happen is a confirmation email will be sent to your email address to confirm your involvement, and then it'll walk you through the steps. So it's processing right now. All right, so here we go. I'm going to put Jane Lee, and let's say her birthday is like this, 1989. All right, and we can upload a picture here. So once you're going through this process, let's do that right now. I have a few AI generated pictures that we have here. So there we go. And let's just make it look like that. Save and exit. There we go. And then we can add our social medias. If you have a personal website that you have, I don't know, you can put whatever you want as your personal. You can put your Facebook, your social media accounts. So make sure you put the full URL to your Facebook account. Okay. We'll push next. Now here's your company profile. So this will be information about your involvement with, Jane was invited by Acme Electric. So this profile is pertaining to that company. So you'll have a company bio that's just for that company. And then if you're not part of another company, maybe it's like you're involved with a church or something like that, then you can have a profile that's set up just for that. So maybe Jane is in sales, and this is her phone number. And then you can use the AI to generate a bio if you want. It's totally up to you. And just answer it. It gives you a template you can put in there, but let's just bypass that for now. We're all done. And it says next step, confirm your email address. This will log you out. So you re-log in. I just did that. All right, there we go. We logged in. Forgot our password or username. Okay, so we're logged in, and now we're set up. We have our personal profile settings and our company profile settings. So let me distinguish those two really quick. Your personal profile settings is everything that's about your base account. This could be just outside of any kind of involvement with a company. This is your personal profile. It's all about you. This is what's going to carry with you from if you wanted to promote yourself later for a job or whatever that looks like. You can come in here, and this is just all about you. Maybe you're a medical doctor for credentials. You can add your phone number here, and then you can generate your bio. Your bio could just be anything that has what's, like whatever that looks like for you personally, and this could be similar to what your company profile as well. So maybe this person likes swimming and running and going on adventures and traveling. She's in sales, maybe marketing, maybe exercise in marketing. Okay, so you can generate a bio, and it gives you a launching point for a bio, and you can use that, whatever. Let's add a phone number. All right, so we can save that profile. And it is saved. Okay, so then over here on the left-hand side, this is all, again, on your base profile. Here's your email address, your social media information. You can add some more links there. Profile items are items that you want to add to your profile. So you can do, like, if you've written articles, if you've received awards, if you've been on a podcast, publications, certificates, videos to YouTube. Now you're adding that to your base profile. Okay. Now let's just add like an article, like best sales technique. Okay. And this is on, let's say, I don't know. Microsoft.com. I don't know, that maybe that's where the URL is to your article, right? And then you can save that item. Now it's an article in there. So you have this article, but this is on your base profile. You're a part of this company. Maybe you have an array of different items, profile items in your account, but you don't want them all on the company profile. So you have to come into your company profile items and add that item to the company. So now this is published to the your Acme Electric profile. And then if you want to remove it, just delete it from here. That way, when you're going to get a landing page that's Acme Electric. So we can go there here in a second. And you'll see that profile item on there. Okay. So you can add as many to your base profile, and then you add it to whichever company you're active to. So you can make it change if you're part of a church again, or if you're part of the Acme Electric, you can make those differentiate a little bit. Let's go back to our main dashboard, and I'm going to copy link address and paste this in because this is what your landing page is currently looking like. Here it is, Jane, and she's there, and that's your landing page. Okay. So that's your personal landing page, and that will grow and morph and change as you change things up and edit things. So after you're done with your personal profile, you can come into your company profile and change anything in here as well that you need that's pertaining to your involvement with Acme Electric. Now realize the bio is not there because we set up the personal one, but now you can have one that's different, that's just about your involvement with Acme Electric. And, so you can have two separate bios. You can have your employee start date. So, like, there we go. And we can save our profile. If you can put a URL in here as well if you have a video that represents you and then within this company. And then lastly, you have your documents, and we'll go over that in a little bit, but something that you can upload and have a personal document storage as well. So this is setting up, getting involved, setting up your account and getting the initial setup set for your involvement within Omada. Thanks a lot.